guys, and welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the possibility of Harry Potter coming back as a TV show, and what are my thoughts about it. Well, let's go ahead and get into this. First off, when it comes to the idea that Harry Potter is a TV show, this remaking all of Harry Potter, I can see both the good side of this and I can see kind of both the bad side of this, and that's the funny thing. I'm kind of in the middle. I really don't know how to feel. I kind of feel like this could honestly be a really cool idea, and there's a bunch of the Harry Potter world that, as a Harry Potter fan, I would love to see in a show like this. But to basically retell the entire story of Harry Potter as a TV show, could it work? The answer, I must admit, yes, it very well could, and it could be great. I mean, on one side, we could get so much, like, that there is so much characterization from the books that is not in the movies at all. In fact, while I do love the movies, I really do, I must admit, I eventually did go back and read the books, and the books are way better because of the way they just connect the story so much more. Like, for example, the whole story with Dobby. Yes, Dobby's sacrifice in the movie of Deathly Hallows. Oh man, that really hits hard, but I'm telling you what, it's not nearly as impactful as it is in the movies, because simply they just have the time in the books to actually tell the story of Dobby. Dobby actually helps out, and he's a lot of the series in the books too. And I'm telling you what, they honestly don't do Dobby justice in the movies. Same thing with Neville. Neville is a fantastic character in the books. He's fantastic in the movies as well, but he really shines in the books. And for that matter, Draco was kind of a jerk, but yeah, he's kind of Potter's rival in the first two movies. Then he's sidelined until he's important again in the sixth movie, which, I don't know, I kind of feel like they should have done that. And of course in the books, he gets a lot more characterization there, not to mention the Harry Potter world itself. Something I really like that they did, like Prisoner of Azkaban, my favorite Harry Potter movie, is another good example of this, but something that they did that I really appreciated is that Harry Potter wasn't just stuck in a classroom the entire time. They actually had him go through Hogsmeade, and we got to see a little bit more of the Harry Potter world. If they're going to do a TV show, I would like to see Harry Potter venture out a little bit into the Harry Potter world like he does in the books. There is a lot in the books, just a lot in the books that's just cut out from movies, and as the movies went on, and because the books were so long, they really just wanted to get to the main story. There were so many lessons and so many adventures that the Harry Potter crew goes to, as well as we get to learn a lot more about the classmates that's not in the books. That's not in the movies. All that's in the books, and it would be great to see that told in the movies as well. So to do a Harry Potter TV show, if they're going to expand on these characters, like, I would also like to see a lot more expansion on, like, Harry Potter's parents' past, like with Snape and Lily, and of course James Potter and Sirius himself. We could see a lot more of that backstory kind of told, and that could be actually a lot of fun. It could be really great to see that, not to mention a little bit more about how the Horcruxes work, and of course he who must not be named. Yeah, we could see a little bit more of him and understand him more as a character, because Tom Riddle in the movies, you really don't understand him as a character that much as you do in the books, and we could see that in the show. So yeah, on one side, I really like this idea. On the other side, it's another remake, and do we really need another remake? Even though, yeah, a show sounds great, it sounds great. You could do a lot more in a show than you could do a movie. But there are a couple downsides to it being a show too. Like, for example, the budget. Granted, when you really think about the movies themselves being so old, the type of animation and CGI that they used in those movies would actually look like a TV show's animation today. So it's not that big of a deal, but you gotta think that all this is pretty expensive. How could a TV show's budget really pull off something that would look as good, that would rival something like the movies? And it's not really that big of a deal because of technology we have. Like if they use, I can't remember the name of it, but if they use the technology that they're using for, like Disney is using for the show Mandalorian and a bunch of other shows, that if they use that type of technology and basically made the show look like the movies with, it just took the maps of the movies themselves. I'm talking about like the area, the fields, the school itself. They could recreate that image and just, yeah, the technology is there. I have to admit, the technology is there. So the downside is the budget thing, yeah, but the budget thing might not be that big of a downside after all when you think about it. So I don't know what to think about it. I'm seriously just sitting here, I'm in the middle. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this could probably be a really cool idea? Do you guys want to see a Harry Potter TV show? The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm willing to give it a chance. But it's never gonna beat the movies, but the movies are always gonna be there, and let me tell you, it's probably never gonna be as good as the books, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And with that said, I am out. Bye.
Subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.